it out. We got a problem, America. America. We have a problem. What Bernie Mac said, America. In the words of Bernie Mac, America, we definitely have a problem. Let me tell you what it is. So we have this case. This guy was trying to. Oh, let's just get to the story. Get this story.
He was arrested on charges of kidnapping a local woman. Our Shelley Garzone has the story. And we do want to warn you, some of the images you're about to see could be graphic.
Y'all know
my eyes, she's a hero. She's somebody that, I think most women need to look at, that didn't give up and fought for her safety in their life. And, she's hurt, but she's alive.
This was the aftermath of a recent attack on a Columbia woman on Miles Road. Investigators say the victim was riding her bicycle when a vehicle hit her. The driver of the vehicle then turned around and came back to where she was lying in the road. According to deputies, the suspect, 24-year-old Timothy Yulmus, got out of the vehicle and hit the woman in the face before placing her in a chokehold. They say he then tried to drag her into his vehicle, but the victim fought back and got away.
He's a danger to our community. I would hope everybody in Columbia area looks at his picture and recognizes who he is and understands that he's dangerous.
Yulmus was released on a $100,000 surety bond. He must also wear an ankle monitor, something the sheriff...
He held with no bond.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, $100,000 bond was set on him. He immediately got out.
With many residents questioning how someone can be released after a crime of this nature, I sat down with attorney...
All right, let's talk about that part. That's the part I want to talk about, y'all. How the fuck this guy, look, listen to me very close now. This guy runs into a woman on a bicycle, just bicycling through that's a nice neighborhood now. We ain't talk, this ain't the hood. This is a nice little neighborhood, subdivisions. It's Polo Road, y'all. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But he runs into her on a bike. He runs into her on a bike, knocks her over. She thinking this may be an accident. He runs up and starts choking her and drag her to her car. What? Ain't no telling where she'd be at if she wouldn't have fought for her life, man. You understand me? Y'all gotta be vigilant, man. Don't be out here, especially y'all women. Look at this guy, and that's kind of scary because the area we talking about, that's my neighborhood pretty much, and it's like we don't have that shit going on around here. But you gotta know that shit goes down no matter where you at. You know what I'm saying? But to add insult to injury, they let that motherfucker out, gang. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
He set the bond is that he was a danger. We explained all of that, and we asked that he be held with no bond. Unfortunately, $100,000 bond was set on him. He immediately got out.
With many residents questioning how someone can be released after a crime of this nature, I sat down with attorney Jack Swerling to
But check this out, y'all. That is our criminal justice system. They let people out. Listen, I know people that's locked up for years for lesser than shit than that. This nigga gets out on a $100,000 bond. Tomorrow he gotta wear an ankle monitor. So what the fuck? They can cut those off. That's why Leon Lott was like, hey, if he do it again, hey. We did our job, man. I mean, it's the system, man. The system broke, man. How you let a man out for attempted kidnapping, gang? Just imagine how many people out here, that's free for shit like this, violent crimes, bro. You know why? Because the criminal justice system face too much time on crimes that's not violent. They let the kidnappers and the robbers and the killers, murderers go free as a bird. They worry about speeding tickets and shit. They want to. They lock her ass up over a license violation. Crazy shit like that. But it's like, you let a fucking a kidnapper go free. Yeah, look at that nigga. You see the thumbnail? That man got free. What'd he do? Check it out.
Here in Richland County tonight, the sheriff warning residents of the release of a man who was arrested on charges of kidnapping a local woman. Our Shelley Garzone has the story. And we do want to warn you, some of the images you're about to see could be graphic.
In my eyes, she's a hero. She's somebody that, I think most women need to look at, that didn't give up and fought for her safety and her life. And
Now, she's definitely a hero. And that's another thing I was going to bring up. That here's a tip. All my women out there, I need y'all to be vigilant, man. I know you think it can't happen to you. I understand that. Me as a man, I feel the same way. Anything, to me, when I'm out in the streets, I feel like anything can happen. Anything. If it can't happen, it will. And so you gotta be vigilant. You can't never be like, I'm safe. You're never safe. You're never safe. Alright? Shit, nowadays you're not even safe in your home. I'm safe in my home because shit, you run up in here, alright? But I'm just saying that be vigilant, man. You got a bunch of predators out here. Animals. You got a bunch of animals out here. And you gotta be vigilant. Watch your surroundings. Pay attention. Stay off your cell phone. Stay off your cell phone. You know? But this guy knocks the girl off a bicycle, yo. Off a bicycle. Already caused injury right there. Then want to start strangling her. Shit like that. What the fuck, bro? In a nice neighborhood game? Like, you have a problem. Hey, just like I was saying about the that killing the Devil's Den dude, right? Now they already tied another murder to him. Once I seen, don't nobody kill two people for their first time, gang. Think about it, bro. Nobody catch a double homie for their first fucking, come on, man. He had done this shit before. And so they brought up some shit. They brought it up. They said he probably, you know what I mean? Yeah, on some other shit. What? Check it out.
Could the man who police say killed a mom and dad on a hike with their daughters in Arkansas be the same man you see in this sketch, who police say killed a woman on a hiking trail in 2023 states away? State police in Vermont say they have reached out to police in Arkansas to see if there is any connection.
Listen, this dude killed two people on a hiking trail. Do you think this is first? Come on, man. His first rodeo? I'm just saying, I'm not a dummy, but to me, I feel like if you're gonna kill two people, you done this shit before. You're not gonna start off with you're not just gonna start off with two people. Like, a double homie ain't gonna be that's not a rookie move. That's not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not a killer. I'm a killer, but I'm not a murderer. But I don't understand sometimes when you gotta understand how murders work, you know, like you say, you gotta look at motives. That's why I respect homicide detectives, man, because they do their job. They do their job, and that shit is tedious. I don't think they get paid enough, to be honest. Out of all law enforcement in this world, I respect homicide detectives because they bring justice to families, yo. You know? But yeah, so this guy, I tell you, he can't be the first time.
Between the suspect who was just arrested for double murder in Devil's Den State Park and a case that Vermont police have been investigating since 2023. And just wait until you hear the suspect description in that cold case out of Vermont. It may get you thinking.
Anybody in the surrounding area, y'all know what's up. Does that look like him? Because, hey, like I said, ain't no way in hell this guy just woke up one morning, say he gonna just catch a double homie. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. No. You have to, no, man. You're not gonna wake up and I'm just gonna kill two people. No. Man, what y'all think, man? Shit crazy. So, now they tying another murder to him. That's what I'm saying. So, this shit that happened in my neighborhood, where this nigga run up and try to run over this girl and try to kidnap her. Hey, shouts out to the victim. Hey, she did the good thing. She stood strong, fought her attacker off. And women, let me tell y'all something. I don't sound like Fire Marshal Bill. Let me tell you something. Keep pepper spray. Look, I wouldn't even use pepper spray. I say get bear spray. I don't know if that's illegal. I'm sorry. I'm just saying I would use bear spray or even a firearm. Depends on your state. In my state, we can carry freely. You know what I mean? If you ain't got no felonies, which I don't have, then I can carry freely. I mean, I got a gun license. I got a gun permit anyway, so you know I carry concealed anyway. But I'm just saying, like, I want y'all women to be vigilant because you see what just happened. You see what's going on. This man walking in the trail in Devil's Den and couldn't protect his family, protect his kids, but he should have. Everybody should have had arm. My wife would have had a firearm. I would have had a firearm. My child would have had a firearm. I'm sorry. You know, kids over 12 years old can carry a fucking a shotgun, a long rifle. Okay? When I be going to the gun range, I be seeing kids up there. Yeah, so be vigilant, y'all. Like, and you know what I really hate though? I really don't like states that don't allow you to carry a gun. You know why? Because they tell you can't carry no gun. A law-abiding citizen. You ain't did nothing. You ain't got no felonies, never been locked up, but you can't protect yourself. But they'll let you think criminals gonna follow the law? No. Oh, it's a gun ban. Oh yeah, the criminals gonna get more guns. Meanwhile, you telling your citizens not to carry guns. How stupid is that? I don't respect those states because, number one, I don't feel safe there. Number two, I might go to jail just for carrying my damn firearm. In my state, I can carry a firearm all damn day. I'm legal. I got more than one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever. Carry whatever. Hey, I carry whatever I want. I can have 100 guns in my car. I don't, though. I don't. But I'm just saying. I don't like states that you can't carry. That sucks. Chicago, New York, alright, LA, Chicago, whatever. I mean, Chicago, California. You can't carry in those states. Nah, you go to jail. Go to New York. If I go to New York right now with my firearms, I'm gonna catch a Fed case. Just plain and simple. Even though I'm legal in my state, right now I'm legal. I can ride around with a big yapper. I can ride around with a Whopper with cheese. You hear me? But I can't do that shit in New York. I have Fed time. So you gotta know your laws in your state. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how you utilize them too. And utilize your rights. Always utilize your rights in your city. You know, but all this shit is tragic. It can always be thwarted. It can always be, you know what I mean, diverted. But you gotta be vigilant. Protect yourself, y'all. Y'all can't be out here, la 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 on some Smurf shit. Y'all gotta pay attention. I'm saying, especially women. Now, dudes, like, don't give them no shit. You know what I mean? Oh, another thing. If you see something going on, don't jump into it. Don't try to save nobody's life, dog. Unless they drowning, or you can swim. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that? I'm just saying. Let's get back to the news, man, real quick, cause
We're on the case, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart.
oh, fuck music.
Of a person of interest. And this is the sketch that Vermont State Police put out almost 2 years ago. They also put out a description from witnesses who say that the person of interest was described as a white male standing 5'10", having short red hair, and he was wearing...
Does that look like that guy? McGant? Does that look like him now? Might be him. When it comes to composite sketches, they look at certain features. You know what I'm saying? They might not look exactly like him, but that's kind of close to that other sketch with the hat on, y'all. So I think they might be looking at other murders. Cause all you gotta do is look at cold cases. As soon as you catch a motherfucker like this McGant motherfucking animal, once you catch this McGant animal motherfucker, you start looking at cold cases. And say, hey man, maybe DNA, all that type of shit, man. Thank God we got DNA. Cause remember back in the day when you had DNA. DNA saving everybody, giving justice. And even, you know what, DNA even making sure people don't do this shit. Because like, oh, my DNA. Some people don't care. You got animals, man, out here, y'all. You got real animals. Like animals that will hit a girl on a bicycle. Kill somebody's mother, somebody's grandmother. Y'all are sick animals. Y'all going to hell. That's what hell's made for. And look, guess what? Y'all going to purgatory, y'all not coming back. Yeah, hey, y'all going straight there, y'all not coming back. Goodbye, that's it. Y'all cease to exist. Fucking animals. And if you're an animal watching this shit right now, just chill. Just turn yourself in, admit to whatever you done did, bro. Because this McGant motherfucker, right? Now they gotta look up cold cases. And like, hold on. People that came up missing, right? And be like, wait, maybe this ain't his first rodeo. And I'm guaranteed that later on, he's gonna have a lot of shit tied to him. I'm telling you, watch.
Dark gray t-shirt and carrying a black backpack. Now listen, on one hand, that is a description that could fit a lot of people. But on the other hand, it does sound similar to Andrew James McGann, and we should not dismiss that. This week, Vermont State Police said that they reached out to police in Arkansas to explore if there is...
Does that look like him, man? Can y'all see that? I think it does. The same mouth.
...any link between Honore Fleming's death and what happened to the Brink family in Devil's Den State Park in Arkansas. They say this is a routine step for detectives.
You see his haircut. Look at his hair. Like it's freshly cut. And we know that he got caught in the barbershop. So that's his frequent thing, cutting his hair, disguising his identity. This guy's a serial killer. This guy's a serial killer. I'm checking my DoorDash real quick, y'all. This guy's a serial killer, though. Come on. How you just kill two people on a hiking trail and go get lunch? How do you kill two people on a hiking trail, leave their kids running off, right, in the stress, and go get a haircut? You done this shit before. This ain't your first rodeo. And they gonna tie more murders to this fucking animal. To this fucking animal, gang. Yeah. Y'all stay strong out there, stay vigilant, man. Alright, I'm gonna get at y'all. I'm gonna come back again. But y'all gotta watch our surroundings. Y'all gotta watch our surroundings, man. These motherfuckers are animals out here, I'm telling you. I always encourage women to get firearms license, depending on what state you in. Now, if you're in New York, get some pepper spray or something. Get a knife. Can you carry a knife in New York? I don't know. New York's so strict. I don't understand these states that's so strict on guns and weapons, because you gotta protect yourself. I mean, how you gonna there's not that many. It's not that many cops per citizen in New York. So how you gonna tell the citizens not to protect themselves? You can't carry no guns. Only the police can do that. But they're not gonna do nothing for you. So that way, if somebody breaking your house, You just got, and they got a gun. Of course, it's going to be a criminal. If they break in your house, it's going to be a criminal. Criminals don't care about the law. So you're telling your citizens not to be armed, but the criminals are. Because you know the criminals are. Come on. I mean, does that make sense? Come on, y'all, help me out. Does that make sense? Not to me. I feel like the citizens should be armed. The criminals would think twice. I don't know. Motherfucker might have something on them. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to start grilling. After I get done grilling, I shop back, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hit me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all feel about this shit, man. Alright. You know I don't know how to end this shit. I don't know how to end this shit. Alright, y'all.